I think one of the reasons that the Children's Center is so unique is that we really take a focused approach on the whole family. You know, so many organizations who deal with child mental health or behavioral issues focus on the child exclusively. And while that's very helpful for the child and helpful when we are working with the child an hour a week in our facility or 2 hours a week or twice a month, depending on their care plan, that child goes home and spends the majority of their time with their family. So our ability to treat that entire family so that the treatment can continue when they get back home benefits that child so much more and ultimately benefits the entire family. I think one of the other things that makes the Children's Center very special and unique is that we treat the whole child. So while we started our organization as a mental health organization nearly 85 years ago, we also wrap around some other services around pediatric care and dental care through some of our partnerships that we have right on our campus. And because so many of our clients do have transportation issues, the fact that we can treat that whole child in one location means the world to our families. So the quality of care and the comprehensive nature of the care that we provide to children and their families, I think, is just incredible. For more than a decade, I had been working nationally as a fundraising trainer and consultant. And what I saw in working nationally, especially in 2008 when the market had bottomed out, is that nonprofits needed new, innovative strategies for how to effectively raise money and to engage the community in solving systemic problems. And from the donor side, I saw just how hungry donors were to know that their dollars had actually made a tangible difference. They were hungry for outcomes, systemic change. They didn't just want to hear about outputs and numbers served, but really what happened because those people were served. And so Detroit became the most fabulous sandbox to try out some innovation, to really work with donors who cared passionately. And so that's how I came to Detroit. Philanthropy is just an opportunity for people to give whatever they have in abundance. For some people, it's time, and they volunteer. For some people, it's financial investments, and we certainly welcome all financial investments. It makes a huge difference and accelerates the pace of our work. For other folks, it could be expertise, bringing their high-skilled volunteerism, their expertise to us and collaborating with us to, again, accelerate the work. I've seen time and time again through powerful, committed corporate partnerships with nonprofits that both organizations can truly benefit, and above all, the community can benefit. So there was a study done recently by McKinsey & Company, and it was actually a white paper called Shaping the Future. And it talked about the top 5 challenges facing corporate America between now and the year 2020. And some of those challenges had to do with the power grid and things that the nonprofit sector, or at least the Children's Center, doesn't address directly. But 2 of those challenges we can absolutely have an impact on through corporate partnership. The first issue is the issue of the talent shortage. So how to use volunteerism as a way to attract top talent, to create employee loyalty within the workplace, and certainly to make a social difference at the same time. We all know that millennials are looking for meaning in the workplace beyond just their core job descriptions. They're looking to join companies that have a good social responsibility mandate and really live that mandate. So we know that through those employee engagement opportunities, we can help companies attract the right talent, retain the right talent, and improve employee morale within the workplace. The second challenge facing corporate America between now and 2020 is around a growing expectation from consumers that big business will be a part of solving social problems. So the partnerships that we can create with companies in Greater Detroit to accelerate workforce development, to end the cycle of child abuse and neglect, to solve social problems and make Greater Detroit an even better community, the opportunities are enormous. On behalf of the philanthropy team, I think the invitation that we extend to the community is to come take the tour, learn about our work, hear more of the stories, understand the gaps and the needs that exist in Greater Detroit, and learn what the Children's Center is doing to help fill those voids, bridge those gaps, and ultimately get to systemic problem solving, get to systemic change. So the invitation is come in, take the tour, try us on, see if you want to volunteer a little bit, come to one of our family parenting sessions, and then just see if you want to become part of the Children's Center family. We do serve over 7,500 families each year. We've got over 300 volunteers, 17 board committees, a fabulous board of 42 people, but there's plenty of room at the table. If you have a heart for children and you love Detroit and you'd really like to make a difference in helping families shape their own futures.